Trump has pulled out U.S. troops who are helping defend the Kurdish refugees and aid in capturing and detaining ISIS fighters. The Kurdish fighters have fear of being attacked and overrun by the ISIS forces or Turkish army. The Turks have now begun invading and have said they will not stop. The U.S. has threatened sanctions on Turkey, which is kind of backwards when you had troops there, not a heavy force of troops, I've heard, but you had troops there, and that was more of the factor, that more factored in stabilizing the area than sanctions. Like telling them we're not gonna help you, or we're not gonna give you any aid anymore doesn't help when they're going over there and taking resources. They won't need your aid because they're going over there and taking resources. And you're not going to stop them. You move your troops out the way. So it's like you're saying taking away the sanctions is like it's underhanded to me. It's in the opinion, taking troops away is underhanded if you know that this country is going to invade and innocent lives are going to be taken. That, to me, it looks like that's what you wanted to happen in the first place. Like, let's use common sense for a minute, if that's still appropriate. But the innocent citizens, the men, women, and children of the region who have nothing to do with the fighting, they just want to be comfortable and have a life and be safe. They're caught in the middle and they're dying. They're trying to evacuate to anywhere safe out of the middle of all this, which is understandable. Say around the world, the people who have the least are like facing extraordinary challenges that people refuse to see because of their alliances with other groups who may not like those groups, and political and financial business dealings that affect the situations, to where you'll be quiet about some things. Because of the pullout, it also causes a surge in ISIS fighters trying to resurge again and become a powerful group in the area. And we know ISIS is all about terror and destruction. So having an uprise of ISIS again would not be a good thing in the region. Now, the president says the pullout was more about ending long nonsense wars that we get in and bringing the troops home, bringing the soldiers home. That's a good thing. We're all for that. But I'm quite sure the troops don't want to leave an area unguarded and unprotected that they see will turn into or could possibly turn into a problem if they were to leave the region. Like, soldiers for the most part, want to serve and protect. America has been the leader for human rights around the world using our military strength and financial leverage. But in the wrong hands, it can be used for abuse of power. We need to stand with all people and speak out against all entities that are not good for the people. People who go to work every day to pay the taxes and elect those who are in charge of making sure the government is safe and secure and growing while they're stuck in their 40-hour-a-week grind. This is supposed to be a partnership. And that way of thinking has been eroded severely. To monitor the Turkish Kurdish invasion and the ISIS resurgence, to see if the U.S. will take stronger measures if Turkey still pursues its invasion.